No alarms went off. No systems failed. Nothing looked broken. Because the first move wasn't a hack, it was a warning. In early 2011, a private cybersecurity company working with US government agencies received a message from the shadows of the internet. It didn't contain malware. It didn't attempt access. It didn't even demand anything. It simply said, "Stop." The company believed it was untouchable. It advised intelligence agencies, sold security solutions to federal contractors, and publicly claimed it could identify anonymous hackers. They thought they were prepared. They weren't. The group behind the message had no headquarters, no leader, and no official members. No one knew how many they were or where they were located. They were known only as Anonymous. To the public, Anonymous looked like chaos. To governments, they were a growing threat. And to this company, they were a challenge. Instead of backing down, the CEO chose to respond publicly. He mocked Anonymous. He dismissed them as amateurs. He claimed he would expose them. That decision crossed a line because Anonymous was never about proving skill. They were about proving consequences. And once the warning was ignored, there would be no second message. hbgary wasn't a household name, but it didn't need to be. The company operated quietly, selling cybersecurity tools and intelligence services to US government, agencies, and private contractors. Its work focused on identifying threats, tracking online groups, and analyzing digital behavior. On paper, hbgary was defending networks. Behind the scenes, it was doing more. The company proposed strategies to monitor activist groups, influence public opinion, and identify anonymous individuals online. Some of these plans involved collecting personal data without consent. To Anonymous, this wasn't security. It was surveillance. And hbgary had just made itself a target. The CEO believed power came from visibility. He gave interviews. He spoke confidently. He claimed Anonymous would be exposed. But Anonymous doesn't respond to threats with words. They respond with action. And the CEO didn't realize something critical. The strongest systems often fall not because of technology, but because of human behavior. There was no dramatic breach, no glowing code, no rapid typing, just a mistake, a weak assumption, a human error. And once that door was open, Anonymous didn't rush. They watched. They listened. They mapped relationships. They collected evidence. This wasn't chaos. It was patience. When the breach became public, the damage was immediate. Thousands of internal emails were released online, private conversations, internal strategies, confidential plans. What shocked people wasn't just that hbgary was hacked. It was what the emails revealed. Discussions about targeting journalists, plans to undermine activist groups, close cooperation between private companies and government agencies. The curtain had been pulled back. The internet reacted instantly. Journalists began reading. Researchers began archiving. The public began asking questions. hbgary tried to regain control. But once data is public, it doesn't go back. Anonymous didn't edit the narrative. They let the emails speak for themselves. The fallout reached Washington. Government agencies distanced themselves. Contracts were questioned. Reputations were damaged. This wasn't just a company problem anymore. It was a political one. The breach exposed how deeply private cybersecurity firms were embedded in government operations and how little oversight existed. The CEO resigned. The company lost credibility. Clients disappeared. Trust was gone. hbgary didn't collapse overnight, but it never recovered. A single decision to mock instead of listen had destroyed years of work. Anonymous never claimed victory. They never asked for recognition. Because the point wasn't the hack. The point was exposure. The message was simple. Power without accountability creates abuse. Surveillance without limits becomes control. And arrogance creates blind spots. This wasn't a story about code. It was a story about people. About what happens when institutions believe they are untouchable. In the digital age, security isn't just firewalls and passwords. It's humility. Because the most dangerous vulnerabilities aren't technical, they're human. DarkPacket. Not every packet is harmless.